Today we are going to be talking about our perfect morning routine. Last week we did our vision board and kind of resetting for the new year in terms of vibes. Part of that for me is trying to perfect my morning routine. Today I'm going to be going over 10 steps for my perfect morning routine. Every day can't be perfect, but it's just kind of like a general template. Just having a structure is something that really helps me personally stay on track. So without further ado, let's get started. Step number 1, wake up. Sounds like the easiest step, but this is where my day can go downhill the quickest if I don't get up from my bed. Waking up at the same time every day. If you get up really early for work during the week and on the weekends you sleep in until like 10 or noon, that's really messing with your schedule and like your whole daily life. So waking up at or around the same time every single day I think really helps. And we're not talking about night routines this week, but in order to wake up at or around the same time every day, you're gonna need to go to sleep at the same time ish every day. Waking up is not the hard part for me. I wake up pretty early every day. I just don't get out of bed. Especially we are in peak winter now. I no longer live in sunny little warm California. I live on the East Coast, so it's real cold. The way I can help myself get up every morning, making sure I have soft fuzzy slippers at my bedside when I wake up. I couldn't recommend this more, but having a long bathrobe is the best. Not only does it give you this like luxurious like vibe and feeling, it really helps keep you warm. I highly recommend a bathrobe, and keeping it by your bedside, either literally right next to you, or I just keep it on my door hanger in my room. So I wake up, put my fuzzy slippers on, put my bathrobe on, and I can get up and I'm relatively warm. This seems like the simplest step, but this is my downfall probably most mornings. Step number 2, the bathroom time. First thing I always do is go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and I try to my bare minimum skincare at this time. Usually just my Tower 28 spray and literally sunscreen to help you kind of wake up a little bit. And we're doing stuff. We're not just waking up, going to the bathroom, coming back to bed. No, we're doing steps. And again, this seems so obvious and so simple, but the simplest steps is where you can go so easily wrong. Step number 3, hydrate. Drink water before anything else in the morning. It is so important to get some hydration in when you first wake up. I usually just stick to water, but again, if you drink like a greens powder, or you know, a lot of people do like hot water with lemon or just water with lemon, hot tea. I just like to drink my water. At this time in the morning, I do refill my water, and I have a big 64-ounce Yeti, and I have a chug lid on it, not a straw. Normally I would hate because I need a straw to like drink anything, but honestly the chug lid makes me just drink so much more water. Step number 4, breakfast before your coffee, before your matcha, before your caffeine. So many people don't eat breakfast, hate breakfast, always skip breakfast. Coffee is your breakfast. I used to be you. I get it. I understand. And I would only drink coffee. Fast forward many years, I got really bad stomach issues. And I hate to say, I think that had a lot to do with it. Or that's why I stopped drinking coffee, because it just hurt my stomach so bad. Breakfast grosses you out. You can start really small. What really helped me is drinkable yogurt. I know some people are weird with yogurt, but I really like the Harmless Harvest or the Forager drinkable yogurt. I've heard really good things about the Siggy's yogurt if you drink like regular dairy yogurt, but drinkable yogurt is something that I can really easily stomach in the morning. It just kind of helps settle my stomach. So maybe starting there, or just eat a little bit. You obviously don't want to eat if it's making you feel sick, but just to have a little bit of something and just kind of starting small. That's how I started, and now I literally wake up in the morning starving. I am ready for like a full breakfast. With that being said, in order to be eating breakfast in the morning, especially if it's a work morning and you're busy, you have stuff to do, you have a schedule, having something prepped for breakfast, I cannot emphasize this enough, is key and essential for your day, especially obviously for your morning routine. That can be chia pudding. That's what I had this week for my prepped breakfast. Overnight oats. You can do egg bites. You can do prepped breakfast sandwiches. Really, there are so many. Find some recipes for easy prepped breakfast. It will make a world of a difference. Now it would be time for your caffeinated drink, if that's what you do. If not, even better for you. Personally, my morning matcha is like my favorite part of the morning. It's what I go to sleep thinking about. I can't wait to have my matcha in the morning because it is so good. Step number 5, my favorite step, iPad kid times. This can be phone time, iPad time, laptop time, whatever is your time of choice. So at this point, we're enjoying breakfast and our morning drink. And this is the time when most people would scroll. If you are above that, I'm so proud of you. Me personally, I'm not, but I try to have this time be more of intentional scrolling time. And what I mean by that is instead of maybe scrolling detrimentally on TikTok or Reels, if that's your thing, stuff that's gonna make you maybe not feel great, I try to do Pinterest time and vlog times. I'll go on YouTube and watch my friend's vlog or my comfort creator's vlog. I love to scroll through Pinterest. Pinterest is just, to me, I feel like has no downside, except there's a lot of ads on there now. I've been hearing a lot of people complain about that. The ads don't really bother me too much, but just scrolling for just the vibes. Pretty pictures that I get to organize. Like, do you know how happy that makes me? I just see all these curated gorgeous pictures and I'm like, okay, this one goes in my vibes folder, this one goes in my Disney adult folder, this one goes in my travel folder. That to me like fuels something inside of me that I just like, I love. But I am not perfect. Of course, at this time I will be going on TikTok and Instagram as well. I am not above anything. So your reminder, you can unfollow, block, and mute anyone. I try to keep my socials a good, happy, positive. Every time you go on Instagram, this person is literally triggers you for some reason, block them. It's your page, it's your feed. It should stay a happy place. I know TikTok's kind of harder to control, but I randomly will block like random influencers. Catch me on my For You page on a bad day and I might just block them. Like, who cares? These influencers do not care if I block them. I really do not think it's that deep. Your mental health is more important and your like general happiness is more important. I really don't think it's that big of a deal and I think you should prioritize yourself. Number 6 is time to make the bed. I used to never make my bed because I thought it was just kind of pointless. Like, I'm just gonna get back into bed. What does it matter? But again, on a day where maybe you're not going to work, it's the weekend, you want to be productive, you want to get your day started, making the bed personally really helps me not crawl into bed. And the bed is warm, my heated blanket is under there. Like, I will get back into bed and I will not get out. Another part where I struggle a lot is that reason. And again, your bed will look pretty. For me, seeing my bed nice and made up with my pillows all fluffed and cute, it does bring me happiness, and that is all we're trying to cultivate. Happiness and joy. Number 7 is going to be make a to-do list. I have been obsessed with making a to-do list, specifically in my physical planner and writing in it with my cute little gel pens or my cute little frilly pen. That again to me brings me a lot of joy to like physically write in it, do it, add little stickers, use again my colored gel pens, make little boxes and check them off. Nothing is more satisfying than checking off a box. Make a to-do list on your phone, in your notes app, on your iPad, post it, literally whatever. The reason I really like doing it on my physical planner is because I can look at Monday and be like, hey, this is what I want to get done. By Wednesday, I need to have this all done. So it kind of influences my other days around a little bit, and I just kind of like to see the whole week. Nothing feels better than checking off a to-do list. Even on your phone, like on the notes app, you do little bullet points and just checking off the bullet points and seeing them like go down on your list is the best. And I like to do, again, the simplest things on my to-do list, like unload the dishwasher. I do that every day, but having it on the list is so much more satisfying. It just helps you stay a little bit more accountable, but also is really satisfying. It makes you feel productive. And again, getting that little spark of joy. That is what life is all about, finding little sparks of joy, and I can't really snap. Number 8. Movement. I feel like I've been saying this is where I struggle on like most of these steps, but this is 1000% where I struggle. This is my biggest struggle in life because I have had zero movement for the last so many months, besides this like last week where I started implementing some of these steps and structures. I also got a walking pad, which has been a godsend. I got it as a free sample from TikTok shop. First free thing I've ever gotten off TikTok. I am so excited, and it's been a 10 out of 10 for me so far. This is not a TikTok shop ad. There's not a little orange cart on this video. I do love that walking pad so much. Movement, and again, this can be anything. Your dog's out for a longer walk than you would normally. Getting out your yoga mat, doing a yoga session, or maybe just a stretching session. Go to a physical workout class. Going to the gym. Now that I have my heaven sent walking pad, I've been trying to just walk on that. I tell myself all I have to do every day is walk on it for 5 minutes. And that's the hardest. I usually do about 20 to 30. I'm doing this for like a week. So I'm no motivation fitness expert. I would really love to go to workout classes, but again, it's the winter. Once it really starts snowing, like I am not leaving the house and it's too cold and I get too much anxiety. I signed up for ClassPass for a free trial, so it was free. I signed up for a class and I was so excited because it was a bar class and I've been wanting to do bar for so long. It's like I really want to try it. And it was coming up and I got way too anxious. I canceled my class. I canceled the app. I deleted it from my phone and here we are. I can't handle that yet, so we'll work up to that. My walking pad for me is healing something in me because it's so easy. It's right there. I would really like to do some like YouTube yogas, kind of work up to maybe going to a physical class one day, but just doing something I think is so important. Also, I just want to note that the order of this might be a little weird for you guys. The order that I'm doing my morning is what works for me. I have to eat first and then I take time to just kind of let my food settle and I do my little workout and we move on. And step number 9, get ready for the day. Shocker, another step where I struggle. Love no makeup days, and I think those are important. However, I cannot deny that when I do my hair, when I put makeup on, I feel so good and I feel like I can conquer the world. I like want to do things. I don't like toxic femininity where people are like, you need to have 2 out of 3 done. Either you're dressed cute and you have your makeup done and your hair's in a bun, or you have your hair done and your makeup done but you're dressed homeless. But they might be onto something, okay? I usually just don't like that energy, but they may be onto something. Now, I'm not saying you need to do that, but I cannot deny its effects. I put the effort in to myself. Now myself can help me put effort into other things. So do I think you need to do a full glam every day and blowouts every day? No, I can't say that I'm going to do my full makeup every day, but I think there is something important about, again, putting that intention and that effort there. I know it's controversial also what time of the day you're taking a shower. Whether you take 2 showers a day, 1 shower a day, I don't know, but for me personally, especially again right now in the wintertime, it's so cold, I cannot take a shower at night. If that is the case, I probably won't shower because I'm too cold. Morning, getting to the afternoon time is where I prefer to shower during this time because it is so cold that when the sun is out and I've been moving around, especially again after movement time, preferred time for me to take a shower because I'm not freezing. And this is where I would do my real skincare instead of just my like basic skincare that I do like right when I first wake up. This is like my real skincare. And this is the time where hopefully we find it in ourselves. Maybe not full glam, but maybe just a skin tint and eyebrow gel and blush. Not every day we have to do a cat eye sharp enough to kill a man. Okay. We're doing all these steps for ourselves to feel better, spark joy, spark happiness. And step number 10, important reminders to help your morning routine. The importance of the night shift. You're going to need to go to sleep at or around the same time every single day in order to set yourself up for success in the morning to wake up at or around the same time every day. For me, again, I have to have structure to help me stay okay. Doing a gen tidy, which is a general tidy of an area for 10 to 15 minutes every single night. I've heard this, I mean, I feel like everyone says this, but on What We Said podcast, I feel like they talk about this a lot. It's just like setting a timer on your phone for 10 minutes and just start literally putting the dishes in the dishwasher, your clothes off the floor into the dirty hamper, whatever it is, just like literally 10 to 15 minutes, just kind of doing a gen tidy. You don't realize how much you'll actually get done in 10 to 15 minutes, or once you get started, you're just gonna want to finish it. Again, it's just about starting is the struggle. And to close off, the importance of rot days. Some days gonna want to stay in bed. It's snowy outside. You have no plan. You had a tough week. The bad mental health day. Stay in bed. Take the rest that you need. We are striving for good and it's progress, not perfection. Trying to have good structure to better ourselves, but we're not like grind, working to the core. I need to walk on my treadmill for an hour and do a Pilates workout after and only drink my green smoothie, and that sounds exhausting. I don't think you should give yourself every day as a rot day, right? And I'm talking to myself, but allowing yourself those days when you need them, but really striving and setting a structure for yourself to set yourself up for success because you are doing this for you so that you have good, successful, morning routine to set you up for your day, for your week, for your life. And that's all I really have for you guys this week. I have been trying to stick to this and it has not been easy, but it has been fun. It's been a challenge. It's just the intention that counts. I hope this helps you structure a better morning routine, or if you have a better morning routine than I do and you want to leave some tips below, or what has helped you, or what maybe you want to try or take away from this video, let me know in the comments. But thanks so much for watching this week's video. I hope you liked it. Thank you to all of you who watch these videos here on YouTube. It means so much to me and I love making them. So thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys next week.